Hello, children. I bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. Yes. So I've got a little something special to show you. We're not going to worry about the rest of it very much. We've been talking about the bulbs. I've been telling you we put them in, and hey, guess what? They're blooming. Let's go out and take a look at it. First, let's look at my little rescue plants. Look, both of them coming back. Take a quick peek at the roses. Haven't cut them back yet, but I'm going to. Not today, tomorrow. I'm on my summer break now, so I've got a little more time for that. Look at there. That's one of the bulbs. I can't tell how it looks because the sun is on the screen for me. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look how big that is. Big, huh? Another one. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? You see it? This one isn't blooming yet. Well, we're back inside now, all cleaned up and ready to make dinner. I found a tomato. Nice and red. What do you think of when you see this tomato? I bet a lot of you think tomato sauce. You know what I think? Pizza for one. Let me show you how to make pizza right quick. Okay, to start making pizza, you need to first make a dough. So let's get started. This is a bowl of water. I've got some warm water in there. Well, a little warmer than I'd have it if I was going to make bread. So let's see. That's like a cup of water. Then we need sugar. We need a teaspoon of sugar. Actually, let me measure that. When you're dealing with yeast and stuff, baking soda, you've got to be a little more exact about things. There's sugar. And then I need olive oil. I need a tablespoon. There we go. Tablespoon of that. And next we need the yeast. Give it a good shake there. I just got the package of yeast. Can you see that? Just that. It'll do. It'll do. I'm going to pour it in. I'll give it a little mix. Make sure everybody's down in there. Everybody needs to be in the pool. Okay, I've got like 2 minutes now. And this should be cloudy in like 2 minutes. Then we'll be ready to put it into the flour mixture. It's going to be flour and salt. That's all we have left. So let me measure out the flour and the salt, and we'll be back to take a look at the yeast. Does that look cloudy to you? It does to me too. Let's give it a quick stir here. Okay. I've already got like 2 cups of flour in here and a teaspoon of salt. So all we need to do is kind of mix everybody together. I've got more flour than this. Actually, I'll take more flour than just the 2 cups. But you start with the 2 because it's easier to add flour than to take it out. I think that's kind of almost impossible unless you let it dry. Add a little more. Oop. There we go. firm than that too. Then what we're going to do, we're going to put some oil on it and we're going to let it rest. Myself, I don't care if it doubles. I'm not going to give it a whole hour. I never have a whole hour for these kind of things. I want to have my dinner. But we're going to let it start to rise though a little bit. So on goes the oil. We're going to let this baby set a little bit. Okay? Okay. I'm going to put this in a warm spot, and I think I'm going to give it like 20 minutes. We'll see what happens in about 20 minutes, okay? If it's not ready, we'll let it rest some more. But 20 minutes is what I'm giving it. This is a leaf of basil. We're going to put that on top. And our little red tomato, we're going to slice that while we're waiting. So let's do the basil first. We'll roll our little honey up here. Those thin slices. I'm not a chef, so you'll notice it's not done in our house like it is on TV. My main goal is to keep all my fingers not in the food. Okay. That'll do for that. That's going to sprinkle on top of the tomatoes. I got my little baby tomato here. I'm only making enough pizza for one because I'm home alone today. So one little pizza. Thinly slice this tomato here. The piece of basil was on that one. The tomato that's left is going to go on my salad. Okay. So tomato, basil, waiting. Come on, crust. I'm going to chop the salad, and next time you see me, we're going to be putting that dough on some foil, because I'm not going to use a whole pan just for me. I'm going to make a little personal size. Here's the dough. See that? Looks ready to me. So it says to divide it in half. Usually when I'm making 2 pizzas, that's all good. I'm just making one. And it's going to be a little smaller than usual, so the other half is going to end up being big. The other half of the dough will probably go in the fridge too. I've got a pan, not a pan, but a plate under the foil. And then I'm going to take the foil off. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing here, huh? Let's take a look. Kind of smoothing it around here. Make sure I don't have any holes in here. Can't see the back side, huh? Yeah, just kind of spreading it out here. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I told you, I put a little oil on the foil. So we have to put a little oil on the crust. Then goes the tomato slices. Maybe that little piece in the middle. Yeah. And goes basil. Spread it around a little bit. Little sprinkle of cheese, just a little bit of Parmesan. Doesn't take a lot. little bit of olive oil over top of the tomatoes. Yep. In the oven it goes until the crust is like golden brown. I think that's like 15 minutes or so. We'll see. We'll see. While this is baking, I'm going to take care of the other side of the dough. So I'm going to put this in the oven and let's see how long it takes. In the oven it goes. Well, here it is, straight out of the oven. You know, if I didn't know any better, because of the lighting, it doesn't even look like it's cooked. But it's browned over on this side. I can tell. It's browned all the way around. And more importantly, brown on the bottom. So it's done. So let's cut it. Let's put some on a little plate and let's have dinner. Okay, let's get out the pizza wheel here. I'm going to cut it in 4. What do you think? I'll part with the tomatoes. That's good. I'm glad I waited. You know, it's really easy to buy a pizza. Well, you still have to wait though, don't you? Unless you plan ahead. But anyway, it tastes really good. Sorry. Well, I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to eat. So, bye.